What is good? What is poppin'? I know no one on this platform has ever seen my face before, but to introduce myself, my name is Tyrone. Y'all can call me Ty. It's gonna be a vibe here. This is my brand new YouTube channel where I'll be talking about a lot of things that go on in the world, especially in the times that we've been living in so far. I just think that we'd be starting conversations that have meaning, especially now since there's have been so much change. Saying that this segment on my channel is going to be called Tea Time with Ty. I have tea in my cup and we want to talk. I've never thought that I'll be really having this conversation in 2021, but something really startling happened probably like last week or 2 weeks ago. This video is going to be about a 12-year-old boy named Tyler who was abused for being gay. So, without further ado, this is Tea Time with Ty, and let's sip on it. Probably like 1 or 2 weeks ago, I was on Twitter. And when I was on Twitter scrolling through, tweets, Twitter is entertaining, it's entertainment. And I seen this little boy, like it was a grown man and it was a little boy. And it was, I believe it was his mother, or it was a female voice recording. And they were hitting him and abusing him because he was gay. But you know what? Without explaining it, I'm gonna show a little clip of the video. I'm not gonna show too much because it's really graphic and I don't even like watching it, but here's a little clip of the video that I'm talking about.
You a gay ass bitch. Now we're gonna shut on you getting your ass beat. This what to him. We do shit, but it don't help right here.
You said you're what? Say it again. Say it one more time.
And he like that shit.
You like it. And you doing the most.
You still doing gay shit. You think this on the side of your head for no reason? Why would you just say that? You ain't got shit to say? You thought I wasn't gonna beat your ass from last night too, big. Talking all that goddamn shit.
I didn't want to play the entire video just because there was a lot of cursing and it was too graphic and I don't want to get flagged on my first video on YouTube. So that's that whole video of basically what happened to Tyler. So this is where we need to sip on the tea. And when my channel Tea Time with Ty, a lot of people would hear tea and they would think that, it's drama or it's, negative. But on this channel, tea is really going to be real. Like, it's not going to be anything messy. It's going to be some real shit. And the real shit that we're going to be talking about today is, why did these grown adults think that it was okay, to put their hands on their child in that manner just because of him, quote unquote, being gay? And also, I believe that he's 12 years old. Like, this is a little boy. Kids are kids. And not saying that like kids can't be gay because they are gay kids, they are gay adults. But my thing is, to go out on a limb and do all of that thing and then let alone record it, it just shows people's character in 2021. Like, and I continue to keep telling people, like, people are still homophobic. People are still racist. People are still negative towards minorities. And you would think from it being the Stonewall riots and so many protests and so much backlash that people will get for saying derogatory terms and everything like that, you would think that stuff like this would not be happening. But here we are in 2021, still seeing things like that go on. So let's talk about the parents, to be completely honest. The parents, or whoever was behind the camera, it's not really disclosed if they were his parents or if they weren't his parents. It wasn't really disclosed like who they were in the video. In the video, there are I believe there are 2 adults on camera. There are 3 adults total in the video. There's a woman recording, there's a man who's doing the abusing, and then there's another man who's sitting there commenting and watching the abuse go on. And when I saw this video, it really hurt me to my core because I just feel like not only are you guys abusing him, and if anyone in the comments wants to say this is discipline or this is whatever the case may be, it's not. Because this boy didn't do anything wrong. And there's so many people who live their lives This boy is 12 years old and told his family that he was gay. There are people who are 40 years old who are quote unquote discreet or quote unquote don't want to disclose their information, who are still in the closet at 40 years old, who are having wives and kids and are creeping around with men. And this is the things that further perpetuate these DL men and these in the closet men. Hey, it's editing time here. I just need to say something real quick. So by all means, like, people do be in the closet and they don't be wanting to come out because they feel like, you know, people will judge them, family will look at them differently, and to some people family means everything, and some people still believe that like being gay is wrong even at like 40 and, you know, these real high up ages. But it's videos like this that further perpetuate the whole thing about like being gay is negative, because look at what they're doing to him because he's gay and he's 12 years old and we're in 2021. So I understand like some people are still in the closet because family is everything, but I'm saying specifically that videos like this and idealisms like this further perpetuate the negativity of being gay. And it doesn't really help at all because so many people still have this same idealism. And that further perpetuates homophobia in 2021. Like, through stuff like this, idealisms like this, people thinking that stuff like this is okay, and it's not. This boy is 12 years old, and I emphasize that on so many different levels about him being 12 years old, because when you are 12 years old, you don't know. When I was 12 years old, I didn't really know what gay was. I knew what gay was, but I didn't classify myself as being gay because I had an idealism of what gay people, who gay people were, what they represented, what did they look like. Like, I had the whole thing. And to be standing here at 21 years old and speaking about gay rights and speaking about being gay, you know, I would have never thought when I was 12 years old what gay would look like on me. We can really talk about the Black community. We could talk about a lot of stuff, but this video will be so long if we talk about everything that I want to talk about. But we're going to keep it more on this channel. I really want us to have a conversation. I really want us to speak, and no one is right. An open discussion about these topics. And with this topic, I just really feel like it can create a bigger discussion. And I feel like a discussion that needs to be had. You know, this boy is 12 years old and this boy is being abused for being gay. And what I was going to go on to say was, in the Black community, being gay is not tolerated. Black people especially believe that their men shouldn't show any type of emotion. Core roots of why men are homophobic and why men do not show their feelings. It's because of what we are conditioned to be like in the world. You know, it's really hard to pinpoint a particular time period. I thought we were making progress. Like, I thought we were making progress. 2021, and we are having videos of someone getting abused for being gay by their own family. And it's really, really hard to have an open discussion on what is this, why is it wrong. There's so many Tylers out here in this world. There's so many kids that are like this young man that, you know, are gay, want to come out, know who they are even at 12 years old, you know. And my thing is, instead of punishing him like this is wrong, they should have had a discussion about it. In my real life, not everyone that that's in my family, or not everyone that I know, are okay with me being gay. You know, not that I, you know, care, but you know, not everybody in your life is going to be okay. Right. Gay. That's cool. That's fine. Because at the end of the day, you have to live for you. And if you don't live for you, then who are you really living for? Like, this is your life, and you are the only person that can live it. You don't need to live for mom. You don't need to live for dad. You don't need to live for grandma. You need to live for you. And at the end of the day, if you are not doing that, what are you doing? That's real tea. Everyone's going to have an opinion. Everyone's going to have an opinion on, and even if your child is young and your child does come to you and tell you that, you know, they are gay, it is frustrating for some parents, and it is confusing. I don't really think, let's not use the word frustrating, but let's use the word confusing, because I don't think that being gay should be looked in a negative light. That's my personal opinion. I may be biased because I am gay, but being gay should not be looked at in a negative light. I feel as though everyone is different and everyone has their opinion and everyone walks through life at different paces. But just because your child's life is not going how you want it to go, that doesn't give you the ticket to do what you're doing in that video. Not only are you putting hands on your child, but you're recording it. You carved gay into his head. And if that man is not his father, even if it is his father, it's even worse. But if that man is not his father, and that woman behind that camera is his mother, she should be ashamed of herself. Not only did you carve gay into your son's head as a mockery, you let a grown man put his hands on your child in a video, and you recorded it, and you uploaded it to social media. For what? And that's the thing that kind of frustrates me, because I felt like that was so fine to do. If I could find the live of him talking and like his response to the video, because I believe he went live. And if I can find the video, I'll, insert it here.
Like my brother and them, they didn't abuse me. They was just showing me like I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm good. They was just showing me like you need to stop doing that. But like, I just want to get this off of my sister. Like, my sister didn't do nothing. Or my brother, they was just showing me the right thing to do. It wasn't like they was abusing me. No, it was not. They was not abusing me. They would never do things like that.
Going up.
You don't need to stop. I'm still gonna be myself, but I just need y'all to, like, take that stuff down, because, like, them my siblings, and do y'all know what this is doing? Like,
okay, edit and tie back. So I actually, when I was recording the video, this was before I really watched the live. I didn't know that he said that they was his siblings. I was referring to the people in the video as like his parents. I didn't know that they was his siblings. So throughout the video, I'm probably still going to say like they were his parents, but I'm clearing it up right now that those are actually his siblings that was recording the videos. And as you can see that he just said, those were his siblings and they was trying to teach him a lesson or some dumb shit. But in the video, he was saying how, oh shit, I'm spilling juice and shit. People call me in saying, are you okay? Like, what's going on? What's the status? Like, what's happening? That whole live was just, it was kind of weird to me, because I was just like, what's happening? The whole thing is a mess. I'm not trying to make this video too long, but I just want to really touch on a couple of subjects moving forward. The biggest thing that bothers me is the Black community and how they parent their children, period. There is never any conversation. In the live video, you could see that 12-year-old boy could articulate enough to speak for himself. And I say this to say that because he can articulate himself in a manner that is understandable, that means that he could sit down and he could have a conversation. And I feel like in the Black community, in Black families, we solve everything with violence. We solve everything with putting hands on children. Children. Does that sink in? Of course, sometimes some of these kids be bad. Understandable. But there is times and places for that. Boy didn't do anything wrong. If it's something that you don't agree with, and this is a lot of times that's in the Black families, it's like, if it's something that you don't agree with your child, or if it's something that you and your child are not seeing eye to eye, your child's disrespectful because they're saying things that are true. You're disrespectful. You're talking back. How am I disrespectful by saying something that's true? How am I talking back by standing up for myself? Everything starts at home. It does. Insecurity starts at home. Self-worth starts at home. Self-love starts at home. Everything starts at home. Not behavior, not the way you speak, but so many other things that Black people do not pay attention to. This 12-year-old boy was treated like this for being gay. And I'm pretty sure that he knows that being gay is not wrong. But the way that he was treated, I'm not sure what he knows. He's 12. Now, he could go the rest of his life hating himself because he feels as though who he loves is wrong. Whoever the higher power that he may subscribe to. He's gonna go continue with his life. Hopefully he does not, but imagine 12 and all of this is happening to you. You're gonna continue on with your life feeling like I am the worst person on earth. Even in the live video, he was talking about how, you know, they didn't do that. They love me, but that's not love. And here's the thing that's so construed. We look at love as pain. And this transcends through just being gay. This transcends from when straight people are in relationships, when women are in relationships with these men, and they think that ups and downs is arguments and physical abuse, and it's not. And I'm telling you that. It's not. Like I said, there are so many kids like him. There's so many queer gay kids like him that do not feel comfortable to come to their parents, especially being black. When I was 12 years old, I was being bullied in school because I was gay, and I didn't want to go to school. But of course, nobody knew that because it was never an open platform for me to come home and let my parents know what people were doing to me, what people were saying to me, how I didn't want to go to school. I used to talk to my counselor every day because I was being bullied for being gay. Go home and be bullied by your own family. Where do you go? It's because of things like that. And we are not sitting down and having conversations with our children who are gay, who are questioning a lot of things that I see, still in 2021, is when we get our quote unquote representation. There's so many parents like, you're poisoning the kids. It's the kids. You're pushing this on the kids. At the end of the day, if you don't want your kid to see it, turn it off. You're disciplining your kids, not television. I don't understand it. I could go on and on and on and on and on about everything, but I just really came here to really let you guys know that this gotta stop. It does. It does. And I feel like a lot of people who do come across this video is not gonna know who this kid is. It's not even gonna know this whole situation. I want to bring to everyone's attention a lot of things that, you know, aren't really talked about. And I feel like this is definitely something that can be talked about with your child. It's a conversation that really can be had and held inside of households, inside of communities. We are in 2021. Why are we still doing it? Really? We're getting, there's no getting rid of us. So if you don't like it, leave. But anyway, y'all, if I keep talking, I'm gonna talk all night long, and this video will be an hour. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like, let's start a conversation. I really want to know, like, what everyone's opinion on this is, and do you think that it's okay to discipline your children based off of their sexual preferences? Let me know what you think. And just sound off in the comments, you know. Let me know what y'all think. To end this off, this has been Tea Time with Ty. And like and subscribe for a vibe. And y'all stay smooth. Period. I don't know what else to say. I'm going.